Not a lot to go through on the log today. Just hit some of these things here first. Burglary was a bike that was taken from a garage. Disorderly conducts are standard reports along with the family offenses. Frauds are all identity theft type situations. Larcenies, nothing concentrated to one specific area. Sex offenses were also reports along with simple assaults. The unattended death was nothing suspicious. And vandalisms, also nothing concentrated to anything specific at all. Does anyone have any questions on anything on the log today? No? Okay. I've been asked to touch on a couple events that are happening this weekend in the community, both Friday and Saturday nights. There could be some traffic issues, so I just want to go over a couple things that we wanted the public to be aware of. We did post some Facebook posts about some of these events, one being the Levitt event, which is Friday and Saturday night, and the second being the Lally Cooler event, also on Friday and Saturday night. We also shared a post from the Parks and Rec this morning with some more additional information and a link for additional information for the public if they want that as far as some of the specifics. I'll just kind of summarize some of the things we have here today though. Concerts at the Levitt downtown Friday night and Saturday night at 7 p.m. From what I've been hearing, there's supposed to be some pretty good crowds, some good weather, some popular band, I believe it's Brûlé, is that who is playing? Yeah, awesome. So we're expecting big crowds. Parking could be an issue. So we're advising people to try to get there early, utilize the ramps that are downtown, the other available surface parking lots that are in the downtown area. Give yourself some extra time. With the popularity of the band playing, we think there could be a lot of people. So just, be advised that you might not be able to get to where you want to right away. So give yourself some extra time before going downtown. The second event, the Lally Cooler Music Festival, is at Great Bear. Friday and Saturday as well. Tonight the gates open at 4 p.m. With the first act performing at 5:30 and the headliner at 10 o'clock. Saturday, gates open at 2 p.m., 4 p.m. for the first act, and 10 p.m. for the headliner. We're asking people to use caution. Rice Street is the way to get to Great Bear. Obviously it could be congested with people trying to get out there. The difference between this event and the one downtown is there is no parking on site at Great Bear. Okay, so everybody who is attending the event has to enter the event through a shuttle or on a shuttle. So there's different shuttle locations in town, which are at Washington High School, Jefferson High School, Denny Sanford Premier Center, Event Center campus, and USF Stadium. These are free shuttles, so please take advantage of that. The other option I wanted to bring up is rideshare, but there's some differences here. Rideshare drop-off and pickup is not allowed at Great Bear. That'll only be allowed at the shuttle location. So also the other thing a little bit different for this one is that you're not able to walk in. So if you do park near the event and try to walk in, they will turn you away. So the only way to access the event is on a shuttle. So pretty specific on that. Again, the website that we shared a link to on our Facebook page has all the details for that. So, any questions on that at all?
What's the advice for just drivers in general? I mean, you talked about a lot of congestion. Mm-hmm. Avoid these areas if you can, or what would you tell people? Yeah,
I would think downtown would be more congested with the only way you can get into the Great Bear event being on a shuttle. There shouldn't be a ton of cars driving out there, but it's a popular road anyways. It's a major thoroughfare, so can expect that there'll just be normal traffic, especially tonight, rush hour times and stuff like that. So could be some congestion, especially tonight with people going home from work. So it's just something you got to plan ahead for. That's the big thing. Just don't think you can show up right away and walk right into the concert downtown. You're gonna have to park somewhere probably if you get there around the time that things start. So give yourself an extra few minutes to find that good spot to park in, and then walk into the event after that.
Will police be doing anything special with these two big events happening? Do you have a plan in place? Or?
Yeah, we have dedicated park and traffic officers to both events. So there won't be any traffic control per se, but they will be there present at both events, especially due to the large crowds that are expected. So they've been planning for these events for a long time, and a lot of work goes into it, and they're really good at what they do. So just understand that there will be people out there from our department that are there to help out with anything we need. So.
Would you typically have police at the Levitt, or is this because such big crowds are expected?
I do believe that we do have people working, especially the parks officers are dedicated to that. I don't know if it's in every event type thing, but I do believe that there are parks officers or traffic officers assigned to those events most times.
When it comes to parking enforcement, is that PD or is that city?
Well, parking lot enforcement usually is handled by parking. On-street parking violations can be handled by both, by officers and parking patrol, so. One other thing I forgot to touch on too, the shuttles for the Lally Cooler event, they start 30 minutes before the gates open and run continuously until 9:30. There was some kind of misinformation, I think, or some questions about the shuttles ending at 9:30. They just end going out there at 9:30. After 9:30, they will only take you back to the shuttle location. So there will be shuttles still going at 9:30 until the event's over, just returning back to the actual shuttle drop-off points, so. I think that's about it, unless anybody has any other questions. All right, thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.